Welcome back to Marbella Now. My name is Nicole King and this is Noelia Thames.
Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, 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 it's a brand new day. Halfway twisted.
We are at one. We are at one. We are at one. Let the music get to your heart. Let it set you on your way. No time to hesitate. We are all the same. So much trouble tearing us apart. Poison arrows shoot straight to your heart. We can change if we try. Just believe it's worth your time. One. We are at one. We are at one.
Hey, hey.
Joining us now is Juan Carlos Berenguer, a dear friend that I met actually through my dear friend Noel Bojorquez 12 years ago or 11 years ago when I came back to Marbella. My friend Noel lives in La Virginia and Juan Carlos organizes together with the La Virginia team the Christmas market, which has to be, Juan Carlos, one of the most famous and important markets, I think, of the whole year is the market of La Virginia. Everybody goes,
Yeah.
princesses, everybody goes.
Yeah, because it's a very cozy place, very nice place. So it's I think La Virginia is one of the best urbanizations in Marbella, the nicest one.
But it's very typical, isn't it? They made it so it's like a closed, old-fashioned Spanish village. It's got the cobbled streets, it's got its
Yeah.
little church, it's all
It's got
flowers and
the
fountains.
the flowers, very nice.
And it's all like higgledy-piggledy. It is,
Yeah.
it's very, very typical.
Yeah, very nice.
So what kind of stalls and stands, what kind of things do we
Oof.
expect on the market?
We've got organic products, natural creams, ceramics, jewelry, clothes, of course. We've got, I will have to have a look, but it's lots
Lots of things.
different
Great for
things.
Christmas presents.
Yeah.
And Christmas decorations. There's
And
always great
decoration,
Christmas decorations.
we've got one place, a big one, that is just for decoration for Christmas. So I think it's going to be
And
fantastic.
Noelle has her Love Noel stand as well. She does lovely jewellery.
Yeah, and I've been looking at the weather, so we're going to have a very nice day. A little bit cloudy, much better.
Yes, so it's not too hot.
No.
What
So
time
it's
does it start in the morning?
11 o'clock, and we're going to pick up at 5:30, more or less.
So it's a nice thing to go, and there's going to be things to eat there as
Yeah.
well. So if you go there, you can actually hang out, have food, and sometimes you have tambombas and choirs.
Yeah, we're going to have that.
Yes,
too.
so there's going to be all the typical
Yeah.
Christmassy, Spanishy things that
Yes.
we've come to expect.
Yeah. We're going to have all those things, and I think it's going to be this year a great market. It's going to be good because, I mean, when I send all the emails to the exhibitors, in nearly 35 hours, I have full.
So there's no room for more exhibitors.
No. I've got a list of nearly 14 waiting for, but I don't have any more space. You know that.
Well, congratulations.
Well, it's because we do it once a year, in Christmas. In Christmas is very nice because everybody's got to buy something for the children or for the mommy or for the brother. So most of the stalls, they sell very well.
And it's
Very
nice
well.
because it's local people.
Yeah.
When you say buy local, It's not these big conglomerate chains. It's
No.
little individual people in our community making or selling things
Yeah.
that really are so a little bit different, unique.
Yeah.
So you can do something, get special personalised presents for people.
Yes, of course. And now I've been helping Mar with the Caritas. It's going to be this Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And there we've got so many stalls, 120 stalls. That's a lot. It's been really hard work just to put everything together.
How did you get into organising all these events? Because you're so good at it.
Well-
But you seems to go from organising one event, like from decorations and art to flowers to this. I mean, you do
Well-
everything.
I tell you what, when we started this, that it was about 18 years ago, it didn't exist any other market than the one in Puerto Banús and the one they do on Mondays in Marbella, that is a baratillo. So I asked the daughters of friends of mine that they were living in Vietnam, India, in South Africa. Oh, could you bring things from those places? So we started a market with 5 stalls, but beautiful things. 1 month later, we have 60 stalls already.
Just with local people wanting to show their stuff.
Yeah, but everything was new for them because they come from different places. So we start with that. Then I keep going on with the market like a hobby. And suddenly they start, Juan Carlos, can you help me with the market in La Virginia? Yeah. Could you help me with in Puerto, in Malaga? Muelle Uno? Yeah, I can help you. And then I've got a list of exhibitors. I think I've got something like 1,500.
That's what matters in Marbella or in the coast. It's the contacts. This guy's got them.
So now they're asking me to do in Estepona, in the port. Manolo Santana, they want it. And I've been working very hard for the Caritas because it's an important thing. And I've got another project here, one in Banús. But I want to get rid of these ones in Christmas.
Exactly, and then once you've got the Christmas over,
Yeah.
but it's a great way to make it, to get a place known. If the business is willing, putting organic markets or gift markets or local produce markets is a great way of bringing people in to see that somewhere exists. So.
I was doing the one in Puerto Banús, but at the end I didn't like it. I didn't like it because you've got so many stalls with copies of Gucci, of Louis Vuitton, and I don't want copies. I want real things that you made by hand or
local things.
Yeah,
local, handmade and good quality.
Yeah, and I love the artists. I love the paintings because there's a lot of people that they are really they're painting quite good, and they need to show what they are doing.
Well, thank you for giving these people a showcase.
See, yeah.
Because I agree with you, they're worth it to get all those things out there, and there's some lovely things. Every year it's one of the highlights for me of Christmas is the Virginia Market. It's on the 8th of December. In La Virginia. There's parking.
It's Friday.
It's a Friday.
It's holiday.
It's a holiday.
Yeah.
Everything going for it.
Yeah.
And the weather predictions are good.
Yeah, they're quite good.
Perfect.
Quite good. I've been just looking all these days, the weather. Now this week, probably we have some rain tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. But the next week is going to be fantastic.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. And we will see you in La Virginia from 11 o'clock till about 5.
Okay, come to La Virginia. It's worth.
Hey, hey. It's a brand new day.
Zero Hero, welcome to the Secret Garden. We welcome you.
It's a brand new day. Hey, hey.
It is an absolute pleasure to welcome Alice to the program. She's an author, and so obviously she's written a book and she's coming to talk about it. Good, nice to see you, Alice. You've got a lovely big smile going on there.
Thank you so much for having me on your show. I really appreciate it.
You're very, very welcome. Where are you from originally?
I'm originally 8th generation Zimbabwean.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. That's nice. And where have you grown up?
I grew up in Zimbabwe and a little bit in Cape Town, South Africa.
Wow, very nice. I know that with my dear friend Linda Wooden, who the introduction came through,
Yes.
because she's from South Africa, and it's nice. It's funny how all the nationalities, when we get to Marbella, we do actually tend to find people of our own countries to hang out with. Do you like that you've got people from South Africa here, and you can be here but still, know what's going on? And
I find it extremely comforting to be able to share your home humor, which nobody else really gets besides your homies. And I love that. It gives me a great support structure and I'm very happy about it.
how long have you been in Marbella now?
4 months.
Oh, so you're brand new.
Brand spanking new.
And how are you finding it? What do you think? Is it your first time here, or had you been here before?
I came here twice before, and during COVID we took a drive from Madrid to Portugal, and I fell in love with Spain in general. I felt like I was driving in a painting. And Marbella for me has quite a few similarities in the plant life, especially to back home, like the bougainvillea and the rocks. So it's like Cape Town and Zimbabwe together, minus the wild animals, but you have the wildlife.
You do. You have the wild people.
You have the wild
definitely got a lot of wild
people.
people to compensate.
And it's fantastic. I really enjoy it.
When did you write your book?
I wrote it 2 years ago, and it took from pen to paper to publish exactly 2 years.
That's very good, actually, isn't it? Because I mean, it's quite a book. Huh? This is it's a beautiful book. I love the cover.
Thank you.
You had to explain to me how to pronounce Nyika.
Nyika, yeah.
Nyika.
Yeah.
Nyika, I love you.
Yes.
Who's Nyika?
Nyika is the lady that is holding my hand.
So that is a photograph of you.
Yes.
Oh, tell us the story.
The book is about, I wrote it because I'd like to be understood. That was the main reason why I wrote the book. And to give a very big thank you to the women of my country, because without them, I don't think I would have made it through.
Can I ask, what was it? What was the experience that she helped you through? I'm sure it's in the book.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I don't want to give anything away. We still want people buying the book.
I was raised in a civil war from 1970 to 1980. And we had an unfortunate incident where we were playing on my swing and we were shot at. And she covered my body with her body so the bullets would miss me.
Wow.
I was 5 at the time.
Wow.
So, and Nyika is like a second mother to me. And so we also, as I grew up, I was able to we shared very intense, special moments, and she did a lot for me.
You were very young. Was it scary at the time? Did you know what was going on? Was it just confusing and you weren't really aware of what was happening? Because at that age, we kind of take things in our stride, don't we?
Yes, you're right. But because they were so dramatic, they pretty much are very, very visual. So I guess that we were trained so that we didn't, if something happened to our parents under an attack, we were trained to defend ourselves. So the reality of weapons was very much a reality, and of course I knew how to use them. So when you're that young, 7, 8, learning to use these, you're pretty much quite sure of what you're doing.
It's so hard to relate to something like that coming from England, where really like nothing comparable goes on. It's hard to feel that in today's world that you grew up in such scary and uncertain times.
Well, my dad was pretty tremendous, and so was my mom, because after all these like hectic incidents, my dad would play the piano and we would all sing, and then it would relax the
You put the machine guns down and then go and meet round the piano.
Well, AK-47s and FNs. Yeah, we would put them down and we would, but we could only use those if something happened to our parents. So I didn't have them. I didn't actually fight ever.
Well, I'm very happy to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to hear that.
Yeah.
So you've been here now just 4 months. Is it your intention to stay, or you're just testing the waters?
No, I think I found my home. It took a long while to find a place where I really love, to seeing that my home is no longer. And I love the people of Andalusia. They are so warm and helpful, and I feel very connected to them.
I'm very happy that you feel so at home.
Thank you.
And it's really lovely to have you here, and I'm very much looking forward to reading the book. And as I say, the cover is lovely and the story is so nice. I'm sure there's a lot of laughs and tears.
Oh God, there are so many laughs as well. I mean, she teaches me about the African tribal things, so the rain dances and things like such as. And I teach her how to drive a car. On this is an airstrip actually on the cover, and the airstrip is outside our house. So it was used by troops during the Civil War, and it was also used, we had an airplane in case something very bad happened, you could get airlifted to hospital. So it's great. It's all good.
A different world, a completely
Totally.
different world to the one that now Alice is living with us here on the Costa del Sol. But sounds like well worth a read. Where can we get your book?
It's available worldwide on all platforms, from McNally Jackson, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, W.H. Smith, everywhere. And
So a world-renowned selling author.
yes.
I mean, that's a great achievement.
Thank you. It's an achievement, I think, that I couldn't have done without my family support, my immediate, and my sister that lives in London, and our children as well. They've been very, very, very supportive and caring, and my husband been fantastic.
Well, I'm very happy that you've got a beautiful family.
Thank you.
And a great story to be told, a true story. I imagine it'll be turned into a film very shortly.
Well, we can only hope for that.
Okay, so if anyone are out there looking, there's a good book that needs to be turned into a film. Really
Thank you
nice to
very
meet you,
much.
Alice. I'm glad
Thank
we
you,
managed to
Nicole.
get it together, finally meet you.
Thank you so much. And I bought you the book as a gift.
Oh, thank you.
So I'll quickly sign it for you.
Well, that would be absolutely wonderful. And a big thank you to you, Linda Wooden, for the introduction. It's nice all you South Africans are here and look after one another, and so that we all get to meet Alice and a chance to buy her book. Nyika, I love you.
I love you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. How cool is that? Thank you. Now I know what I'm going to read next.
Thank you.
Well, after I've read it, we'll meet again, and then we
Okay.
can chat about it.
Super.
Wonderful.
I'm right here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alice.
Thank you so much, Nicole.
Hey, hey.
Welcome to Lemongrass, Doña Lola. Thank you very much.
Well, here we are in Puerto Banús with all the noises that go with it. It's a lovely day, but we do have that sound of all the repairs going on the boats, which is actually kind of cool. We're now going to welcome our CIT Marbella guests of the week, two lovely young ladies. They're lawyers, and they're from a firm called Franke de la Fuente, or in Spanish, Franke de la Fuente. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I was going to say it's Raquel and Gemma.
Correct.
Raquel and Gemma or Gemma and Raquel?
Raquel and Gemma.
Raquel and Gemma.
Yes.
It's like I got you like as one. You're both so gorgeous.
Thank you.
Are you both from Marbella, Madrid? Where are you
I'm from Ciudad Real.
Oh, I like Ciudad Real.
I'm not from Marbella. I have been here for 2 years now.
And you?
I'm from Estepona.
Oh,
Lived
nice.
and born, yes, in Estepona and study in Marbella.
And how did you two meet? Studying in Marbella?
No, we met at the work.
We
Franke
worked
de la
together
Fuente.
at Franke
yes,
de la
we worked
Fuente.
together and we met there.
So is the company a local company?
Yes, so we have, we started everything in Marbella Center in Ricardo Soriano, right in Calle Sierra Blanca. And now we have different offices around La Costa del Sol in Estepona. Also, we opened recently in March, which is in Calle Veracruz, número 3. And also we have in Centro Plaza, right in the center of Puerto Banús. And soon in Fuengirola. And very, very shortly also in Mallorca.
Congratulations! The company's
you.
growing quickly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quite quickly because they started like 4 years ago,
Yes,
right?
approximately 4 years ago.
And your company specializes in real estate.
Exactly.
Correct.
We
We deal with real estate law, which means that we assist clients that want to purchase or sell a property in La Costa del Sol or even in Spain.
Well, there are a lot of people coming over. What are the biggest nationalities that are buying at the moment? What's the lowdown?
Yes. Well, we have many Swedish clients, French clients, and British clients. It is true that we have 23 members in our law firm, and we have managed to gather many languages, including German, Spanish, English, of course, Swedish, French, Farsi, Romanian, and also sign language, which makes welcome to any type of client.
That is the first time when I've heard people talking about languages that you brought up sign language.
Yeah.
I think that is exceedingly cool.
Yeah.
It is, because we do advocate a lot for communication, and we firmly believe that sign language is a language per se, so it's very needed and necessary for all those clients that need this language.
I think that is ever so cool. So
Thank
you have offices now all over the place.
Yes.
You are both based in Estepona, or you're in different
No,
offices?
I'm working at Marbella office, which is the main one, which is currently having a big refurbishment. We expect to open the new office in January.
Yes, very soon.
Yes, and
And I am working actually now in Estepona. We just recently opened, as I mentioned, and it's completely refurbished, and we're all welcome to have a cup of tea whenever you want to.
So it's very interesting to see that the company is only 4 years old.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yet the expansion is so quick. I mean, there's obviously a good business plan behind that.
It is. We dedicate a lot of time together with, well, of course, the founders of the law firm, Peter Franke, Miguel Ángel de la Fuente, Julian de la Fuente, and Francesca Piñario. They work together hand in hand to make this happen, and it's a day and night work and dedication. It's our main aim in this.
Apart
job.
from sign language, which I think has to be restated because that is just so cool, what are the specialities? Why does your firm stick out from other firms, apart from you girls are so lovely and I'm sure equally as professional? What are the points you see about your firm that are so special?
well, the main one is that we are international and we can represent clients in 7 languages. I think it's super important for a client to have a lawyer, not a paralegal, speaking and communicating the stages of the process in their mother language. Apart from this, we are working now, for example, on a project called the Country Files, in which we are interviewing professionals in the real estate sector from different countries in order to prepare videos, brochures, etc., to give it to the client and for them to know the differences between purchasing a property in Spain and in their country.
There are a lot of differences here.
Yeah.
There's so much more
Yes.
paperwork, I think,
Yes,
than
indeed.
everywhere else, between power of attorneys and,
Yeah.
Exactly.
and also...
We are very old-fashioned in
Yes,
Spain
we-
on that.
Yes, as you mentioned,
unfortunately.
there are many steps involved in a purchase or a sale operation. So we like to take care of the client since moment one, when the reservation contract is signed, through the whole process, including private purchase contract, signing of the title deed, and also we take care of the post-sale department, including taxes and all administrative features that are encountered after buying or selling a property.
There's a lot of things to do.
Yes.
Definitely need to get a lawyer. I know that when my dad first bought his properties here years and years ago, but because he was so good at doing it back in England, he kind of thought he didn't need a lawyer, and so many things went wrong and he had no recourse to do anything about it. So really, because even like liens on the property for electricity bills and water bills that can then mean, or inheritance that hasn't been properly passed over from the inheritors.
Correct.
I mean, there are so many things that you can be hidden.
We also cover inheritance law. It's very important for those foreign clients who purchase a property in Spain to grant a Spanish will, because in the future otherwise it's going to be quite complicated to validate a foreign will here in Spain. So
they do it at the time to make sure you're covering everything at the same time.
Yeah, so once you become the owners, or even before you have purchased, you can grant a will. This is our recommendation in order to make sure that whenever you are willing to make valid your testament in your home country, it is much more easier, and we don't face consequences or problems if we didn't have one.
And what attracted you girls to become lawyers?
Well, I really advocate, as I mentioned, for working with people. I like helping people. I mean, I think we both share this opinion. We like helping people. We also like to speak languages, and in this law firm, we have the opportunity to develop ourselves and help people every single day. If it's not with one thing, it's with the other, and we're always constantly helping and in contact and in socializing and communicating, which is key.
Helping people's dreams come true.
Exactly.
Not a bad job.
Exactly. We have many clients that are actually very satisfied with our services. We like to see how they become owners of their new forever home, and we see how happy they are, and it's very nice for us to work in this.
Did you come down from Ciudad Real specifically for this job?
Sorry, second.
Did you come from Ciudad Real specifically?
No, I started to work in Madrid in an international law firm. After that, I moved to London. I started to work in 2 law firms, international ones as well. And then I decided to relocate in Spain after a few years away. And I started to work on real estate, and I'm very happy for that, because as Raquel said, I love working with clients in English, other languages, and it's a very rewarding
What
job.
did you miss most when you were traveling abroad of Spain?
Well, your family, the food is really important for me. Even more in London, and the climate, of course. But when you are there, you are happy, you have friends there, you really don't miss anything.
Good experience.
Yeah, exactly. Really, really good.
Definitely like good for that CV, and to get a job such as you both have with Franke de la Fuente.
Yes.
See, Nicole, it sounds like a really good company, obviously growing exceedingly quickly.
Yeah.
And I wish you all loads of success. And remember, they got sign language. I used to have a little kid on my show, and she used to teach sign language. And it was really very cool. So I think that's wonderful that is definitely an added extra, that they speak sign language, more languages.
Of course.
Congratulations, girl. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you
Many
so much
thanks.
for your time.
And
Thanks for
thank you,
having us.
CIT Marbella, for sending along such interesting people, so we get to see the different companies that are out there and everything they have to offer. If you'd like to join CIT Marbella, just contact them, because they have lots of little companies and very, very big companies, but all together helping each other make Marbella and themselves more successful. Well done.
Thank you.
Hey, hey.
Zero Hero, welcome to Belmari.
Hey, hey, it's a brand new. Hey, hey.
You never know who you're going to bump into in Marbella, and it's all a question of who knows who. Well, thanks to a guest who's coming up in a little while, Pilar Candil, I got to meet her sister and brother-in-law, and they have a classic luxury yacht that they take people out on to do little trips or have holidays or do events. Very exciting. I went on the boat a few days ago. It was very misty, but what a beautiful boat. Paul, Cristina, welcome to Marbella Now.
Thank you.
What a beautiful boat you have. I mean, that thing is a classic.
Absolutely, it's a unique classic boat from 1966 that we brought down in 2021 to Spain. We bought it in the Netherlands, and it went through a restoration project almost for 2 years, and now it's here to charter and go out to the beautiful coast of La Costa del Sol.
So is this something that you've always done, or is this, you say you come down, brought the boat down to Marbella, but were you living here before, or has this been a life change for you?
It's a life change. Absolutely.
However, I spent all my summers in my childhood in Marbella. For me, it's
home?
It's home.
Where are you from originally, Cristina?
From Madrid.
Oh, so you are a Madrileña?
Yeah, I'm Madrileña.
And is that where you two met?
Yes, we met like 10 years ago now in Madrid, and now we are living here since April, I believe it was, when we moved down to Marbella, which is a beautiful city to live, and we are very excited with this project. So we are enjoying it a lot.
So you've just had your first summer.
Yes.
How has it been? I mean, because I thought less tourists this year. It seemed a little bit quieter.
Well, honestly, we don't have that information to compare because it's our
first summer, right?
First time. For us, it has been a great summer. I mean, it's our first year, our first, let's say, high season in Marbella. It went pretty well. Obviously, you always want to have some more business, but I think we are focused on a kind of customer that we are managing to get, and we are very happy because we have customers that are repeating with charter, which is a very good thing we can have. And well, we step by step we are going forward, and we're happy.
The boat is actually, because there's a lot of different companies that do charters, but yours in particular I like because of the style of boat. It's very spacious. So even though it's like the same size as the one that we saw next to it, like very modern, yours has so much room. And even to do like yoga classes or retreats, like day retreats and things, because you can move all the furniture, it's really very adaptable.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's curious that being a boat of 1966, the design that they did in those days is in some way much more efficient than today's more modern boats, As you said, we can do any kind of events on board. It's not only a boat that you can use to go to have a nice day on the sea and enjoy, swimming and so on. We do a lot of other things which are very interesting, like corporate events. We will probably do the Christmas.
I was thinking it'd be a good one for our team to go and do a Christmas chartered event.
Of course, you're very welcome. It's a different way of celebrating things, and we do photo shootings as well. So yes, it's a boat that has a lot of space. All the furniture is not fixed, so you can move it around, and we can set up, from a nice romantic dinner for two with a saxophonist playing.
That's a nice idea.
Yeah.
That's a very nice idea, organising a private dinner and to have something that little bit different.
Yeah.
And my boy barking away, wanting to be
he wants to
part
come
of
on
the
board
conversation.
as well.
He wants to come on board, and he wants to come on my lap. So you have to wait a second, sweetheart.
We are thinking now and also doing some experience.
So dogs are welcome on your boat?
Depends on the size.
Depends on the dog and
the size. Yes.
Mine's ever so tiny, ever so noisy.
We had boys on. Sorry, boys. Your boy.
My boy.
Baby pets.
We had some on board. It's no problem. I mean, it's just that they have to be careful. A boat is a boat. So the same with the children. You have to be careful with them. But they're very welcome, so no problem at all.
Oh, it really does sound like, in the sense of, there are so many things to do in Marbella, but it's very hard actually, unless you have a boat, to take advantage of all this. So having people like yourselves, it's very cool. It's a really, I've got now boy in my hand, so he won't bark hopefully. So I love this idea of there's so many places in Marbella to go out, but I don't think we think of hiring maybe a boat like yours to do a dinner or a small event.
Absolutely. I mean, the possibilities of doing different things on the boat is very big. I also always recommend, many times we are, seeing and visiting Marbella from land, and you see the nice sea, but if you see Marbella's, let's say the Marbella's coast from the sea, it's beautiful, it's amazing. I mean, it's an incredible...
La Concha mountain is...
Yeah, it's a whole different perspective.
Scenery, yeah, it's beautiful. And I always say one of our cruises that we do most is the sunset, which is great because seeing the sun go down is itself, yeah, it's an experience, but when you see it from the sea and on a classic boat, with the sphere that this creates, is incredible.
It really is like being in a film set.
Absolutely.
It is. It's like going back in time, and it's such a nice boat. Like the boat itself, it just inspires. As you say, it's classic. It just inspires class.
It's a so-called gentleman's yacht. The design is a timeless design. So it's, as you mentioned before, there are a lot of charter boats, obviously, but I think this boat makes a difference if you like this kind of boats, obviously. And everyone that sees the boat falls in love. We were the first ones to fall in love with her, and it's a beautiful boat, and everyone enjoys it a lot. So
and how are you two adapting to being on the boat so much and that change of lifestyle? There are a lot of people who think, with the new world, the new visas for digital nomads, and a lot of people are looking to move to warmer climes, like you've done. Well, how have you found the change? Is it like really easy, loving it, or is it hard to leave that Madrid madness and adapt?
Well,
a bit of both.
I mean,
I think
it has its advantages and some disadvantages, but obviously living in Marbella is a plus. I mean, the weather is great during the whole year, and then I mean, Cristina, besides of working for Geelen Marine for the yacht. She's a teacher as well on the university. She works online. And
what do you teach, Cristina?
Okay, I prepare the future teachers in degrees for future teachers in infants and primary.
Oh, that's wonderful. My daughter's a kindergarten teacher.
Ah, yeah? Really?
She works in kindergarten with children. But that's very good. You're teaching the teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prepare the future teachers.
Very important job.
Yeah, it's very important.
I think a lot of people undervalue the importance of teachers, but you have our children in your hands, so it couldn't be more important.
Yeah, and she does it online from the boat, so it's a
You're
nice.
living the dream. You both are really living the dream.
Yeah. It's,
sometimes.
It's a lot of work, though.
Yeah, it's not easy, but
I mean, it's a big change.
Yeah.
You've both taken a
Absolutely.
big change,
Yeah.
and I think getting people to know that you're here is the first thing, and then seeing how nice you guys are. You're a lovely couple. You do all the trips between. You don't. You take
Yes.
the boat out together.
We
you
crew
do
the boat.
catering,
We
and
do
you
everything. We do everything. We take care of the catering. Well, Cristina is more in charge of that task. And I think that is very good as a customer experience as well, because we can be as flexible as we want or we need to be to accomplish that we get happy customers, and I think we have built up a good team doing it, and we enjoy it as well. So
I think you can feel well proud. You really just started. It's brand new, and everything takes a little time for people to know that you're there. But how wonderful that you cover so many aspects, and I love the idea of, as I say, Linda, she couldn't wait. I want to do a retreat there for wellness, and she's moving all the furniture where she was going to sit, but then doing a nice evening meal between friends or going on a trip. So many options. business,
Yeah.
corporate events?
It's unlimited.
It's
what we can do.
unlimited.
We are going to. We're building now an experience which is with a very good cocktail man. He's going to prepare some special cocktails. We're going to make a special Mooi, which is the name of the yacht cocktail. So
I like that sound, the Mooi cocktail.
yeah, the Mooi cocktail.
Yeah,
so,
that's going to go far.
So we are always trying to bring up new ideas, and we also have a very beautiful experience, which is going to the coast of Estepona. In front there's a marine bodega where they have like sparkling wines aging 20 meters underneath the water, so in the sea. So we go with the boat, we bring up some sparkling espumoso, and with we also with some oysters that they have as a farm. You know, different kind of experiences which people really are liking a lot. So
Well, congratulations, and Cristina, don't worry, it's all going to be fine. It's all going to be fine. It's all going to work well, and our community is going to help. It's a great experience. Even just sitting as we went the other day, it was so misty we couldn't take the boat out, but it was still so much fun, just so nice sitting on a boat.
absolutely.
So it's like you can take it as far as you want. Just sit on a boat, do a dinner, an event, or even go for a little putt-putt cruise.
Great, you're always welcome.
Thank you so much. We will be back. This is not a threat, it's a promise.
Okay.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Thank
Welcome
you.
to Marbella.
Thank you very much.
Hey, hey.
Zero Hero, welcome to Marbella! Yay!
Zero Hero, welcome to Gaucho Banos.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Well, I mentioned before that Cristina's sister was Pilar Candil, and here she is. Pilar, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Lovely to see you. You look fabulous. And before we start, I have to say, congratulations.
Thank you.
So you've just got engaged. Oh my God. Let me see.
Very emotional.
Very, very beautiful. Was it a surprise?
Yes, what's a surprise, because my love and me, we are together since 10 years ago, so it was a surprise, the compromise.
So was it a very romantic proposal?
Yes.
Tell us about it, tell us about it. It's not every day that a girl gets engaged.
The last Friday in a Poniente restaurant with Ángel León, who was el testigo.
The witness?
Yes, the witness. So it was wonderful because they stay together with me, and in a moment of the end of the dinner, the proposal. So we were
very emotional.
Very emotional.
Very emotional. And exciting now. Do you get to plan a wedding, and you got any dates yet, or is it just too new?
No, we are thinking about this, about the date, probably in summer, but probably we will marry in Madrid, because we are from Madrid, you know. But we are excited.
You can still have parties here in Marbella, so we can celebrate with you. A pre-wedding party, a post-wedding party.
Yes, here in Marbella, party always.
And that's a speciality of yours, because limacomunicacion, you actually just promote people, but in particular restaurants.
Yes.
This is your strong niche, isn't it, of promoting restaurants, getting people to know they exist, to come and visit. Tell us a bit of how you got into that.
Yeah. I said that Limacomunicación y Eventos is a boutique agency. We are specialized in gastronomy because we decided to come here 4 years ago, and we started to work with our friends. Our friends are chefs, so we started to spoke with them about our plans here, our work, and we help them to communicate what they are doing, how about the cuisine. So we are specializing.
And you do a great job. In fact, just through you, I have found so many places that I'd never been to or even heard of, that are right here under our noses, that are worthy because they have great chefs, or they do special types of cuisine that we haven't tried, or they're Michelin stars. So it really has been nice through you to see that there is a much broader selection, because we tend to just go in the same circuits, don't we?
Yes, we work very hard to dar a conocer, to show to the people that we have in Marbella a lot of restaurants que merecen la pena.
That are really worth it, yes.
So our work is amazing, because we work with different restaurants, with different chefs, character totally different. And
they're like artists, aren't they?
Yes.
They got these personalities, like real prima donnas.
Different personalities, and they are friends. So sometimes, you know, we work in organized different events, and they are together organizing with us. So it's very, very funny. I love our work.
You also are very involved with the junior chef. There's a big event that goes on, and they bring chefs and they encourage children. Tell us a bit about that.
Chef for Children, we are working in the 6th edition the next year in 2024. The date will be the 22nd of April in Anantara, Villa Padierna. We'll repeat. And it's very, very exciting too, because we will have 50 chefs who participate in the event the next year.
Wow.
50. From different areas in Spain, and we are funny because they are talking together about the event. It's a charity event, you know, and we are working to collaborate the next year with autism in Spain. There are one of the 100, ¿cómo lo digo? Uno de cada 100,
one in every 1 in 100.
Of children who was born is with autism.
Yeah, it's an increasing issue. So obviously something's going on, the more people getting autism, leaving it there, but a very worthy cause and nice to do something with youngsters and the encouragement for them for the future, and especially bringing them to Marbella, which is exciting in itself.
Yeah.
You must be happy to have your sister here now.
Yes.
Because you look very similar, actually.
Yes, we are look like very similar.
You do, you do, very
I'm
similar.
talking about. You know that our family came here 30 years ago. So my sister and me come with our parents on holiday every summer, every Christmas time. So we love Marbella. And my parents bought a house here 20 years ago, and we come a lot. So after 1 year we are here in Limacomunicacion. I talk with my sister, Cristina. We live very, very happy in Marbella. There are a lot of possibilities with business, and my brother-in-law started with the rebuild of the yacht. So
everything just fell into place.
Yes, y todo condujo hacia aquí.
Exactly, but it's funny how that, when things are right, they do, don't they? They just fall into place.
Yes.
Well, I'm very happy that you got your sister here.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely delighted on your engagement. That is very exciting, because you are a lovely couple and you work very well together. You complement each other beautifully.
Yes, we are very different, but with the same character or personality, and we work together very, very well. Yeah, you know, Angel have a lot of experience in gastronomy, and I am very, very organized, and he is very with public relation. So we work together very, very well.
It is. You complement each other very, very well. Well, if you've got an event you want organized, or you want to promote your gastronomy, your restaurant, your hotel, anything like that, these people are certainly very well indicated. It's very nice to watch you. Because I find, I lived in Madrid for 20 years, and I found it difficult. It's like the more south you go in Spain, the more relaxed things are. So it's very nice to have your relaxed, cheerful personalities, but with the Madrid organisation.
Thank you.
A little bit of like seriousness going on.
We try to do it, yes.
No, it's very
necessary,
important.
you know.
Yeah, it's a good plus.
Yes.
I say nothing against the Andaluz relaxed philosophy. I love it. That's why I live here.
Yeah.
But sometimes with work, you want a little bit more of that organisation.
Organising, yes.
And you know,
I love I am journalist, so I love the relationship with you, with the media, with the journalist as me. So I love my work here, staying with you, talking with you. So thank you very much.
My absolute pleasure. Very terrible hard work we have here in Marbella.
Yeah.
I get to interview great people. You get to show them nice restaurants. It's like,
and to eat
a
lot.
Exactly, which is always
Every
always
taste
worth
delicious. So
exactly. And when in Puerto Banús, you've got the yacht down the road, but you've also got here La 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 and part of the Gaucho, Pico Banús. So just talking about 3 restaurants from this group, but it's worthwhile coming down. Take a visit, go on the yacht with your sister.
Okay.
And if you've got a business, promote it with Pilar.
Here we are.
Thank you so much, Pilar. And again,
Thank
buenísima.
Muchas gracias.
Bon la vista. Wedding on the horizon, very exciting. Well, we've just had the most amazing time recording here at La 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 in Puerto Banús, and I thought it would be nice before we leave to actually introduce you to Noelia Thames, who is La La La, but also Pico Banús and also El Gaucho, and also Noelia Thames Jewellery.
Everything.
I mean,
Yes.
you do absolutely everything.
Not jewelry anymore. Well, I'll always be a designer, but now I'm managing the Grupo Gaucho. So I'm super happy to have you here and enjoying our wonderful terrace in almost December.
I know.
In the sunshine in Marbella.
I'm so proud of you, Humberto. I saw you when you opened up El Gaucho, and when I was a little girl, I used to go to El Gaucho in Puerto Banús when it first opened, so it's a different Gaucho. But again, once again, we have a Gaucho with good Argentinian food, and it's been quite beautiful to watch you two develop, as you say now,
Thank
the
you.
Gaucho group.
I know. It's just, we love food, we love the hospitality, service, and I think our personalities and everything makes, this familiar as well, familiar company, familiar group, that we all manage this familiar places now.
The thing I think is quite amazing is how you've managed to put the focus on Puerto Banús as an all-year-round destination.
Yes.
Because it's typically been a summer thing, it dies in the winter, and yet, curiously, through your restaurants, I actually do think a lot of it is thanks to you guys, the amount of emphasis and promotion that you put on your places.
I know.
And
we bring people
you
to the
do.
port. I know, and we, in ports, it really require that, because people, they know this beautiful place, Puerto Banús is beautiful, but before you didn't know what to do. Like, we go to the Puerto Banús to what? For eating, for shopping, there's a lot of shops, and I think because we are super close to Marbella residents, I think people start to come, not only because of us, because also Puerto Banús is changing, taking more options, giving more options.
Well, this place is absolutely fabulous. I mean, to have an outside terrace, frontline boats is unique.
I know.
How did that come about? I mean, it's just, I find you both so brave because you put in such investments. I mean, it's
I know. People thought, we opened in 2020 in the pandemic. And it was, when we give this proposition, it was like, really, now? And they say yes, and then we start with the terrace, and then another terrace open, and then another terrace, and and they say, okay, it works, it brings people feel comfortable, and then.
La La La's open from the morning, right? You can have breakfast here. So tell us a little bit about La La La.
La La La, our new baby.
I love the name.
La La La, it's easy.
Yeah, and I live in La La Land. I always say I live in La La Land here, and this is it.
All the songs finish or start with La La La. Well, La 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 is a mix, because we have Gaucho, Pico, La Venecia, and La 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 is our last project, and it has everything. It has breakfast, lunch, dinner, but especially it's fresh food. We have a mix. Our menu is like meat from Gaucho, from Pico, all the seafood, all the Argentinian style as well, and French touch. But in the morning, we were finding, because we take the kids very early in the morning, and then when you came to the port, really around is nothing to do.
Nothing to do.
It's everything closed. So we thought, okay, we maybe bring people in if we open at 8. And people like 8? We cleaning at 8. Nobody in here the port. But
A lot of people come at 8 in the morning.
I'm sure they do, because there's nowhere else to go.
Nowhere.
And it's a great time to come. It's easy to park in the port at that time
Yeah.
of day. Get a parking
That's
space
true.
anywhere.
That's true.
And also it's nice to walk here.
Yeah.
With all the promenades that we have now along the Costa del Sol, particularly
know.
Marbella.
Yeah.
You can take a nice stroll, come here, walk here, come in, have breakfast, and then walk on and go back again.
We have
So
all hotels around Marbella Club, Occidental, Hard Rock. People just walk and they just find, open place.
That really is fabulous. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Lovely to be here. We've really enjoyed recording the program here, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Nicole,
Noelia
for
will
you.
be joining us for the United Nationalities of Marbella Summit on Thursday, the 7th of December. This year we're focusing on our youth, and Noelia and Umberto have a young son, and it's very important that we make sure that although us internationals come and live in Spain, that we make sure our children feel at home here and they're not like identity crisis and lost, and they have things to do and careers to aspire to. So there's a few places there if you would like to join us. And if you'd like to watch recordings of the program, you can do so from rtvmarbella.tv, or you can go easily to my website, nicoleking.es, with links to the program and also our Zero Hero venues, which are places that reward the designated drivers with free soft drinks. And curiously enough, La 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 and Gaucho and Piku are Zero Hero venues, so you are welcome. And thank you so much for being so community spirited.
Thank you
I know
very
it's
much.
a lot of your success is how much you get involved with the community.
Thank you very much.
So we all
As you
want to
do.
get involved with you too.
Of course.
Thank
We
you
are
so
the
much.
same team.
We are. We certainly are.
Thank you.
Hashtag better together.
Better
Lovely to
together.
see you all. Join us again next week. In the meanwhile, take care of yourselves. Be nice to each other. Bye for now.
Flies by. You'll open up your eyes wide. You feel it's gonna go